to another reading vlog. Today's reading vlog is Haunting Adeline and Maybe Hunting Adeline. There she is over there. If I get to it, I don't know what's gonna happen. We shall see. I'm scared. I've read one chapter. Oh, no. I have not even read one chapter. I've read the prologue last night at like 3 a.m. I don't know why I did that to myself. Big regrets. I did not keep reading after that. I was like, no, maybe don't read it at night. So my plan for today was to read this, but it's 5 p.m. now. It's about to get dark. Whoops, I just had so much uni stuff, but now I'm going to be sitting down and reading some more before it gets dark, and we'll see how addictive this is and how much it makes me want to read at nighttime. So we shall see. I feel like getting into a little bit of a scary, spooky mood. So yes, we shall see with that. I'm very cautious of what this book entails, and definitely as like a pre-warning to this vlog, I'm not going to be like going into depth or anything about it, no spoilers or anything. It'll just be my like reactions and opinions generally. But for anyone considering reading this book, please look at the spoiler warnings. No, please look at the trigger warnings, because there's a lot going on, and it does preface it at the start of the book, which is great. But yeah, I'm scared. It's probably going to be the darkest book I have read and probably will ever read, I'm going to say. So let's get into it. I've also got my, oh, there's George down there, but my weekend is booked shirt on a Monday, which makes me feel a lot better about my life, because it's not the weekend. Yeah, that is what's happening. That's what this vlog's about. Thought I'd dedicate a whole vlog to these two books because I know they're going to take up a lot of mind space. So I thought, let's put that on the internet, you know? That's just how it goes. But yeah, let's actually do some reading now. Nope, just literally nope. I just wanted to say this like little corner of my room is like Harry Styles related, but I've got this like cutesy little thing, and then I find it just so funny that this is sitting here with this photo, this cute little plant, and then, oh, that cute little book. It's just I find it so funny. These two don't really go together that well, do they? But they're cute together. Just thought I'd point that out. Very funny. I swear to God, if he leaves one more freaking rose on her kitchen bench, I'm going to sue. And if I see a rose again, I will be terrified. Just know that. Just know that. Okay, so I've got the creeps still. This man, ugh. I'm really interested in the great grandmother's storyline, which I had no idea about going into this, and like the letters, or the diary entries, I guess, at the start of each chapter are like really good. And yeah, I am worried for this woman's life. I'm interested though. I don't know how I'm going to become obsessed with this man, but I can see it happening. We shall see. But anyway, I'm on sprints at the moment. I thought I'd do some late night sprints because I don't know, I just feel like I can read a little bit later tonight. I might make some tea and yeah, get in the vibe of this, get into the spooky feels. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's very addicting. Like, I can't stop thinking about it when I'm not reading, so I really want to continue reading it tonight, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to sleep. Otherwise I'm just gonna continue reading this until it's daytime, which is a long while. So yes, but yeah, let's go make some tea. Okay, I'm starting to understand why everyone is obsessed with this guy, and why, like, you always like say I want someone to kill for me and like protect me and all this shit, but this guy is on another level, like obviously a psychopathic level. But I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of vibing with it. I'm kind of enjoying the chaos. But jeez, very graphic, very in depth. And what does he say? She's the first of her kind to exist, and there will never be another like her. Bro, you are simping. No, he is killing. That's what he's doing. Oh my god, I can't even with this guy. Yeah. Rip everyone. It's nearly 2 a.m. I am not going to be able to sleep tonight. That is for certain. Hello, good morning. It is the next day, or kind of the same day as when I last saw you, because it was quite late last night. I've woken up, I've had a shower, I've kind of got ready for the day. I have a lot of uni to do, but Haunting Adeline is in my mind, and whilst my laptop charges, so I can do uni, because I forgot to charge it last night, I'm going to continue reading Haunting Adeline. I think I was on page 130, and oh my gosh, that was getting intense last night. I'm surprised I could sleep like quite easily. I think because it was so late, I just like fell asleep. But yeah, I was getting very creeped out, and I think that I want to read a lot of this book today when it's not dark, because yeah, I was getting the absolute creeps last night. And as you will tell throughout this video, I don't handle it well, and I'm just kind of glad I was on sprints as well, so I could like talk to people. I might even do sprints later this evening, I'm not too sure. I know that Meredith is doing them this afternoon, so I might say hello on those and read whilst that's happening. But yeah, I need to do a lot of my assignment today, but I can't do it without my laptop, so luckily that's out of charge so I can read. But yeah, that's the plan for today, is just to get a big chunk of Haunting Adeline done, big chunk of my assignment, and then we're cool. I think we're cool. I have tomorrow as well. I just have a lot of things to do. I've got to go get my car serviced tomorrow and go to the doctor's, so that's not as much time as I'm gonna have today. But I did wake up very late because I went to bed very late, so yes. And also what didn't help me in that situation is this guy. When I walk past this room, the reason I have him like this is, I walk in my room here, so this is my room here, and I walk past and I can see him because I don't want him behind my desk so people can get scared during my sprints. So I moved him because usually he's here, but now he's giving me the creeps that I'm going to move him. Yeah, it's not good. I might have to turn my whole room around just so when I'm sitting at my desk, my back isn't facing the door, which isn't very good feng shui anyway, but it's kind of the only way I can have this room. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Not important right now. Oh dear, I need to just read. I think that's the plan. Okay, kind of spoilers, but it's just like something little that happened in the book. The fact that this man was like, I will cut a man's hands off if he touches you, and put them in your letterbox. And then she didn't have a letterbox, so he had to put them in a cardboard box and put them at her door. What? Bro honestly needs a chill pill. He needs to take it down a notch. Like, I would have just preferred for him to like kill him. I would have rather a whole dead body at my door rather than someone's hands. So much better. No hands, thanks. Oh my god. How is this book affecting me now? I cannot. Like, I am falling for him. How is this happening? I don't know. Cat, got your tongue, little mouse? What? Oh my gosh. This is good, guys. This is good. I don't know how I've succumbed to this man's power, but I have. I didn't mean to, I promise. Okay, I'm still not liking how non-consensual this is. Like, she doesn't want him, and if her body's reacting a certain way, that doesn't mean that it's okay, and I don't like how that's panning out. And it's kind of like Stockholm syndrome, but like if someone was haunting you instead of like kidnapping you. I feel like that's what's gonna happen, but yeah, not sure. He's fucked though. Like, seriously. Oh dear, I don't even know. I cannot believe that the scene that I knew about before reading this is happening this way, and I'm not happy about it. What? I'm so angry. This isn't it. I don't know if this book is for me. I'm not happy right now. I was having a good time and now I'm angry. It's wartime, I'm thinking. Yeah. What? This is how all of the ends of my clips are gonna end, with me going, what is going on? Because I don't know what's going on. And look at my bookmark. It's like Michelangelo. Anyway, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, really bad angle, really bad situation here, but he finally admitted that he hasn't got her consent, and the fact that that's what he's trying to fight for every day. What? Like, that's what I've been saying. Why are you just admitting it now? On page 246? Like, bro. Needs some help, I'm telling you. But I don't know. I want to like him, but he's making it really, really hard. And so she. This isn't what I thought it was going to be like. Hello. I'm here for an update on Haunting Adeline. I finished it. I don't know where it is. I think oh, that's where it is. I gave it to my mom. I gave it to my mom. Why did I do that? She's like reading it. I was talking about it. I read her all the trigger warnings. She's like, I want to read that. I was like, are you serious? What's wrong with you? Anyway, I will get the gist of what she thinks after this. I ended up giving this 5 stars. When I started this, I could have never imagined that this was going to happen. Insane. Insanity. It's really well written, and that's the thing. I never read like scary books, and I know this isn't like a scary book, but there's a guy stalking her, and when I'm up really late reading this all alone on the lounge, when the door's like rattling from the wind and I'm thinking there's a man out there about to stalk me, I'm scared. But then I couldn't believe that this man was going to win me over, but somehow he did. And it's kind of like a question of morals, and I feel like she does a really good job of communicating the difference between him and other people, because there was a lot of contradiction at the start, and I was like, is this man for real? Very bizarre. I don't know what to say more than that. Gave it 5 stars. I'm now reading Haunting Adeline, and oh my goodness, this book is so much worse. Like, so much darker. I could not believe what's happening right before my eyes. It tells you that in the trigger warnings of Haunting Adeline that this book is going to leave on a cliffhanger, and holy shit, it does. Very good cliffhanger, very good surprises. I didn't like get what was going on until it was happening, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, Haunting Adeline at the moment is freaking me out. I'm not as scared because she's not, I'm not as scared. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Zaid, come on, come stalk me now, I'm ready for you. But yeah, the depictions of sex in this book are kind of ridiculous, and I do want to say this again, the last few books I've read have said in them about milking. And I have talked about this a lot with The Spanish Love Deception. That is the only thing wrong with that book. Why did you have to say that? I don't agree with those terms of words. Like, just don't say that, please. It's the worst thing. It's my biggest ick. I hate it. It's okay if you like it, but I'm sorry, I hate it with a passion. And the last 3 books that I've read have said this, including Haunting Adeline, and I was so cranky, but not surprised. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's my update. Kind of chaotic. Reading this really quickly. I've now realized that I could have just gotten it on Kindle Unlimited. So now I've got that on my iPad so I can lay in bed and read it with my clicker. So that's good. But I'm also enjoying these really floppy editions of the books that I got from Amazon. So no regrets. But yeah, that is all from me for now. Let's see how I go with this book. Hello. It has been a while. As you can probably see, the last clip I had Halloween decorations up. It's now Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas, but it's nearly Christmas. I have finished both. I didn't film as much of reading Haunting Adeline as I did Haunting, just because I read it so quickly and there was a lot going on and I just wanted to read it, and that I did, and I really enjoyed it. I also ended up giving it 5 stars. I really, obviously, as you could see, I was coming to love Zaid very quickly, and that didn't really change. It probably made me love him more in this book because you really see the importance of his work, and just honestly, the things that were going on in this book were absolutely horrific, but these things actually happen in real life. So it's kind of like a really, I feel like, truthful portrayal of these types of situations. Things are definitely not okay that happen in this book, but that's why it's fiction. And I think that, I don't know, I think you just have to be really careful when reading this and going in with a type of mindset. I really did enjoy these. It was quite funny how humorous this second book was compared to the first. It was a lot, not, I wouldn't say lighthearted, I wouldn't go that far, but there was definitely a lot of comic relief from one specific character, and I really enjoyed that. And I really enjoyed Zaid's sense of humour coming out more, and his personality coming out a lot more as he grew closer to Adeline. And Adeline's character went through so much in this second book. I didn't think she could go through more than she did in the first one, but she definitely went through worse in the second one, and I couldn't believe that that's the route it was taking, and it definitely went right down that way. And I think the way that they handled the aftermath of that situation was really well, and just the writing is so amazing. The atmospheric descriptions of the house are just like awesome, and also the depictions of character morals and forgiveness and just like murder in general are just very interesting. And yeah, this book made me think, which I didn't think it was going to do that to me, but it definitely did. It made me question, not my morals, because obviously I'm not going to be with a murderer, but it did make me want to be with a murderer, specifically Zaid. But also he needs to relax because he is one of a kind. And even though, like, the fact was nothing happened to him as a child, like his parents died, but nothing really happened to him that traumatic. And he says that as well. He says, like, obviously your parents dying when you're, I think he was like 17 or something, is quite traumatic and like terrible. But like for him to be the way he was and to grow up somehow with such a strong mindset that murdering people is okay, and given those people are the worst type of people, just kind of hard to get used to that until I'm like, yeah, okay, these people deserve to die. But you don't need, like, he didn't need to be murdering them how he was. That was like too much for me. That's the graphic violence that I did not need. The karma of getting killed is enough. You don't need to torture someone in various ways and make me read about it. But alas, I finished them. I'm happy I finished them. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry if it was a bit much. I know it was like swearing. I'm gonna probably put a warning about that because I had some thoughts. Let's just say that. I had some thoughts. And yeah, I had a good time. I'm glad I read this series. I can't believe I gave it 5 stars for both of them. As a whole, I probably would say it's 5 stars as well. Like I was gonna say 4.5, but I really think is a 5-star read for me specifically. And I don't want people to think that I am like a horrible person for thinking these books are good, because apparently that's the consensus now, that people that like, some people really judgy on people that like these books. Some people can't handle this, and that's totally fair enough. I nearly couldn't handle it. And yeah, like I really think that you need to be a type of person and have a type of mentality going into them. So definitely be aware of that. But if you're looking for a way better vlog than this about these books, way better reactions, I suggest going to Larry from Larry Reads, Larissa. She's amazing. If you don't watch her and not subscribe to her, you need to be. She is my favorite booktuber of all time. I love her. Her reactions are everything to me. She does the best vlog of reading these books, and she like gave them 3 stars in the vlog, but then later on Goodreads she's like, on second thought, I love this book, for both of them, and ended up giving them both 5 stars, I think. So I find that really funny. But her reaction, we just have very similar reactions, and I really enjoyed watching that, so you definitely should check it out. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I've kind of convinced you to read this if it's your kind of thing. If not, definitely that's totally fine as well. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. I love making new bookish friends, and yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the video down below. Give it a like, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye!